Welcome back, it's TGR, that's Gaming Robo. Today guys, it's episode 5 of trying to make Torquay United get promoted from Division 3, obviously using the 1993-94 database. Now, if you have watched any of the other episodes, which I'm sure all of you guys would have done so anyway, obviously as you can see, we're consistently inconsistent, but that's something that we need to address for this episode without a shadow of a doubt. Now, just before we start the video, guys, please make sure you smash like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and hit the notification bell as well. And if you do use any of those social media outlets, please make sure you give them a follow as well. And lastly, guys, if you have seen any of the nostalgia videos, please make sure that you give them all a watch, because we are doing nostalgia videos, like I said, once a week to try and recreate that magic that we had growing up when we were younger, where we didn't have to worry about bills and worry about having to get food on the table, etc., etc. All of that was done for us back then whilst we were playing these fantastic retro games. So please make sure you give all of those retro nostalgia videos a watch, and make sure you do smash like on all of them, because they are absolutely phenomenal, guys. Well, apart from that, let's start the show, guys, on episode 5, Torquay United trying to get them promoted and become a world-class team. So, guys, we're back for another episode. Here we are at Torquay United. If you remember last time, we beat Colchester 3-1, which has put us back in a really strong position, obviously fighting for promotion. Obviously, in this episode, we've got Fulham, Bristol Rovers in the Vans Trophy, Chester, Northampton, Wrexham, and Doncaster for the month as well. So let's get cracking on with the first game against Fulham. So guys, our first game of this episode, we're against Fulham. Keeping the same team with James Ross playing in at centre-back instead of Terry Butcher, and Peter Beadle is partnering Steve Cooper up front. So let's see how we get on in this game against Fulham at Craven Cottage. Like I said in the last game, in the last episode, we beat Colchester 3-1 at home. So that was a fantastic victory by us. And Coleman, 1-0 for Torquay United. 1-0 for us right now. We are, Jupp has equalised for Fulham. And it's 2-1. Tom Ramasat, he scores again. He had a fantastic episode in the last episode. He was scoring left, right and centre. It's his 5th goal of the season for us. And Fulham are still pushing against us at the moment. And it's 3-1. Mike Duff. Mike Duff scores for Torquay. So we're still keeping it as it is for the time being. We'll bring on Paul Hardy for Brian Healy, starting off the second half. And even though our strikers haven't had a lot of chances in front of goal, the rest of our team are scoring goals, which is good to see. You know, we don't just have to rely on our strikers, but that's the whole point. But Cooper makes it 4-1 for Torquay. Cooper scores. So Jimmy Grant's coming on for Peter Beadle now. And now Eckhart has pulled a goal back for Fulham. It's 4-2. Can we keep hold of this victory here? It's coming up to the closing minutes of the 90th minute. It's 5! Jimmy Grant! What a goal! It's all over. 5-2 for Torquay United. What a victory by us. We are now in the automatic promotion playoff places, but it won't be for long depending on what happens in Lincoln's next game. So guys, the next game, we are in the Vans Trophy against Bristol Rovers, the South West Derby. The South West Derby, guys, like I said, we're away to Bristol Rovers. Now, looking at Bristol Rovers, they are second in the Division 2 at the moment, and they're playing a 4-4-2 formation, exactly how we are playing. So we're going to kick off. We're keeping the same team once again. Just so everyone knows, Terry Butcher as Cooper is offside. Terry Butcher has been offered a chance to join Bolton Wanderers. They offered 12,000. I've rejected it, and they've offered 24,000 now. So I've accepted that offer. We'll see if Terry Butcher does go to Bolton Wanderers. It's the end of his career, so he can go off. He's not going to be playing again for us. But at this moment in time, Bristol Rovers are holding their own against us. And, well, to be fair, we're holding against them, really, aren't we? Because they are the bigger team. So we just pray and hope that we can get something out of this. But at the end of the day, if we're out of the Vans Trophy, we are out of the Vans Trophy. It's not a big competition for me to be worrying about at the moment. More than anything else, it's getting promoted to Division 2. And at the moment, it's still 0-0. Oh, Waddock for Bristol Rovers. It's 1-0. And it looks like it might stay that way. It's too late to bring on any of our other substitutions. 2-0 to Bristol Rovers. It is all over. They've took their chances better than what we did, but we were standing our ground against them, which I can take that as a victory for us at the end of the day. Our next game, we are against Chester, and it's away from home in Division 3. So here we are against Chester in this game. Terry Butcher has left the club. Just so everyone knows, Terry Butcher has left Torquay United. He has joined Bolton Wanderers. So he will be spending his last days at Bolton, and we've managed to get £24,000 from that deal as well. But it's 0-0 at half time. Jimmy Grant is coming on at half time, as well as Hardy. So we'll just pray and hope that we can get something from this game. I mean, we obviously lost 2-0 to Bristol Rovers, but I thought at the end of the day we did put up a good fight against them, and that was something to take away from that. But at the moment, Chester are rock bottom in Division 3, and we are pushing for promotion in Division 3. And at the moment, it looks like it's a 0-0 draw. We had the chances. We had the chances to take something away from this game, and we blew it. With Lincoln having a game in hand, our focus now is making sure that we push against Plymouth Argyle, with the other teams in the playoff places having a game in hand as well. So the next game, guys, we are at home against Wrexham. So here we are at home against Wrexham. We drew 0-0 against rock bottom Chester in the last game. We had a fair few chances, but Connolly has put Wrexham ahead 1-0 in less than 7 minutes. We need to be taking our chances now, because we cannot be pissing about if we're going to be pathetic against these teams here. We know that Wrexham is a good club in Division 3, but at the end of the day, we got Carl Connolly again. It's 2-0 for Wrexham now. The good progress that we have made once again looks like it comes to a grinding halt. No more playing in the offside trap. Jimmy Grant is coming on for Peter Beadle. And now it's all about trying to get a goal back and try and get something from this game. But it looks like we are not going to get that opportunity if we're not going to be taking any chances at all. And it looks like it's going to be 2-0 for Wrexham. We started the game off in 4th. We've dropped to 3rds now, and we need to be picking up these games. We need to be. We've managed to get some more money from the sales. Our next game is at home against Northampton Town. So, guys, the penultimate fixture for this episode. We are against Northampton Town at home. Stephen Dawson's come on for Ross, and Burgess has come on for Healy. So we'll see whether or not, if we can grab something. Northampton Town are below us in the league, but for some reason that doesn't seem to matter, because we seem to be playing poorly against the teams that are below us, but we play better against teams that are above us, which Makes no sense whatsoever. But here we go. So it's half an hour gone. We have had one chance on goal through Michael Duff. So this is not a good start to the first half. They've had more chances than us. So Burgess is going to come back into central midfield role. Keeping that as it is. So the second half begins and already we've had a shot, but no, not on target. Oh, finally, we're starting to get a couple more chances now, but we need to be putting them away. Coming to the 80th minute, and it's 1-0. Finally, Steve Cooper puts Torquay United ahead. Can we get this victory in the bag now? Oh, it's squeaky bum time. It is squeaky bum time. No! Northampton equalises with seconds to go. 22nd in the league. I mean, come on. Well, that draw has really put us in an awkward position, because we could be out of the playoff places by the end of our next game, which is against Doncaster Rovers next. So the last game, guys, we're at home against Doncaster Rovers. Justin Fox is playing at right wing, and Mike Duff is going in central midfield, partnering Warren Aspinall. So we'll see whether or not... Oh, it's a penalty and victory! Jamie Victory scores a penalty. It's 1-0 to Torquay United. Justin Fox, he's come on the 2-0. Justin Fox has just come on. Cooper, 3-0 against Doncaster Rovers. What's going on with Torquay here? We changed the team up slightly. Sturgis has pulled a goal back for Doncaster. Wayne Thomas is going to have to come on for Dawson. What a whirlwind 10 minutes that was for Torquay. We would just seem to be scoring whatever chances that we had. And now 3-2, Doncaster has pulled another goal back. So Galouz is going to have to come off with Mike Duff going at right back. And Healy is going to come on at central midfield, partnering Aspinall. We cannot be losing this 3 points that we've got at the moment. We need to make sure we keep this 3 points so we can keep pushing for promotion here. 3-3, Doncaster Rovers equalises. What is going on with Torquay United? Another score draw by us. I don't think we even had a shot on goal in the second half. We're still fourth, but that is still not good enough. Not good enough. Plymouth Argyle starting to push away now, so Lincoln do have a game in hand still. But you look at Scunthorpe, who can be pushing up there as well. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this episode, this roller coaster of emotions that we have had during this time, please make sure you smash a like on the video. If you're new, subscribe to our channel, as well as hitting that notification bell as well. Make sure, guys, you do check the other videos that we have on our channel, because TGR, That's Gaming Robo, is the most comprehensive YouTube channel for all football management games, including Championship Manager, where you get hints and tips and other videos that will help you, obviously, in regards to making your own world-class team. Apart from that, guys, I look forward to seeing each and every one of you at the next video here at TGR. That's Gaming Robo.